welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Emma. For today's video I'm standing in front of my wardrobe because, as you can probably tell from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a wardrobe switchover. Today, as I'm filming this, it is actually the 2nd of October and we are definitely in autumn. The weather's started to change, it's definitely getting a little bit chillier, and I'm just kind of ready to put away all my summer stuff, get out all my more autumn winter pieces, and just, yeah, kind of sort through my wardrobe and just switch everything up. I feel like when it gets to a point where I have like everything out at once, that like signifies to me that I need to do like to have a little switch over, put away my summer stuff, because the rest of the room and the rest of this flat is a tip with all my clothes everywhere. So yeah, I kind of want to just put away all my summer stuff, bring out all my autumn winter stuff, get out my jumpers. I'm really excited to do that. When I do these, I also really like to just go through my clothes and like reevaluate and maybe get rid of pieces that I haven't really worn, especially if they're like summer pieces and I haven't worn this season. Yeah, just pieces that I haven't got my wear out this season that I probably won't wear next summer either. Just kind of have a bit of a clear out and kind of condense and just kind of reevaluate what I have. Also, this really helps me to see where there's gaps in my wardrobe, see maybe what I need to invest in. So yeah, I kind of thought I'd just start this video by showing you like my storage solution. So this is the wardrobe. This bit over here, that's Alex's, but these 3 doors are mine, and then I also have some bits at the top. So this is kind of what it looks like at the moment. I kind of just hang up all my tops here. I have a set of drawers in here where I store like tops, trousers and skirts, and then pyjamas at the bottom. Up here is like hats, spare hangers that I'm not using, and belts. And then up here in this one, you can't really see, that's where I keep bags, so that I won't really need to change because I kind of just leave all my bags in there all year round because I don't really switch up my bags a lot. And then in the corner wardrobe, it's kind of difficult to show you because it kind of goes back and the door opens this way, but this in here is all my dresses. And then I also have some plastic drawers at the bottom which I keep gym wear and socks in. And then also this chest of drawers. This is Alex's side, these side mine, so I just keep underwear in the top 2, and then I keep just like joggers and sweatshirts at the moment. I might swap that around because actually I tend to use one of these drawers for my knitwear because I don't like to hang knitwear, so I tend to put my knitwear in one of these drawers. So I might need to tidy this up a bit because this is at the moment still full. And yeah, that's kind of where I keep all my clothes. And then if you're wondering about coats and jackets, I actually keep them all in a wardrobe in the spare room. That doesn't really need sorting. I will kind of put in an overview if you're curious, but I keep all my coats and jackets in the spare room. And that's kind of crazy having clothes like in nearly every room, but that's just the way it works best and how my storage works best. And like coats and jackets are obviously quite bulky pieces, so yeah, I just keep them all in the spare room over there. And then like clothes that are out of season, I tend to put in plastic boxes, and we actually have a cupboard over in that corner which I'll show you in a minute, which is like under Eve's storage, and actually comes in really handy. It's a little bit grimy in there, so I do like to put all my clothes in like these clear plastic boxes. Yeah, so that's kind of what I do for storage. If anyone's curious, I'll either like vacuum pack things or just pop them in a little box, in one of those like storage boxes, and put them in there. And then shoes, again, kind of everywhere. We've got a shoe rack in the hallway which I keep like my main shoes, like my most everyday shoes. Boots tend to go like under the bed, just because they're a bit taller and a bit more difficult to store. Yeah, and then I have some like other boots in the wardrobe at the bottom. Kind of chaotic because I have stuff everywhere, but it works for me, and it means that like I know where everything is, which is really handy. But yeah, we need to sort it all out. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just go through the stuff that's in the wardrobe and take out stuff that I don't necessarily think I need. Behind me on the bed is a bunch of clothes that I need to put away that's like from the washing and stuff, but some of it's summer stuff that'll just need to be put away into storage, and some of it will need to go back in the wardrobe. And then I've also pulled out boxes with some jumpers in. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like my really thick winter jumpers. I don't know if I leave them for now because it's not yet like winter weather. But I'll evaluate on how much space I have and see where we go. I find like spring and autumn, like transitional seasons, can be quite difficult because I leave quite a lot more stuff out than I would in like summer or winter. But yeah, I think we're going to start with the wardrobe, clear out everything from the wardrobe that I don't think I'll be wearing, and kind of sort it into piles of stuff for storage and stuff that I might want to get rid of like sell or like give to charity, or maybe like give to family and friends.
Waking up in my bed.
Okay, so this top drawer is actually like all my little crop tops that I kind of wore throughout summer, like all my little basic crops. So these are probably pretty much all put in storage. I might leave like a couple of basic ones to maybe wear underneath things, like maybe underneath jumpers, but I think a lot of these like put away. So I might actually take all these out the drawer because I might find a new storage solution for these if I can.
You're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask you to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know.
Okay, so I've taken everything out of the wardrobe. I did also do this corner dress wardrobe. I didn't really film it, it's kind of difficult to film in that corner, but I thought I'd just kind of show you what we're working with. So I didn't actually clear that much out from this top section because, to be honest, like a lot of like the stuff that was hung up is stuff that are like staple pieces, and this will like carry me through to autumn winter. And to be honest, there wasn't a lot hung up there. I do actually have a pile of clothes over on the bed, which is like washing stuff that I need to sort out. Some of that is stuff to go in the wardrobe and some of that is stuff that will go in storage. Please ignore the fact that it's messy. Oh, and that was the Eve's cupboard that I'm talking about, where I store things. But yeah, so this pile of clothes I need to go through. But yeah, I thought I'd sort out this lot. The main stuff I cleared is from the top drawer. I'm not sure what I'm going to keep in there because I've actually not kept that many like crop tops out because obviously it's going to be cold. This drawer was skirts and shorts, so a lot of this has gone to the storage. And then this is trousers, so this is actually still pretty full. And then let me just show you in here. This is pretty empty because a lot of my dresses are summer dresses. I also keep my jeans here. And this goes kind of all the way back, so this is really good storage, but obviously like because that back bit's quite difficult to get to, I never really go there, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. And then this stuff on the floor in these piles, so these 3 piles are all stuff to go in storage, and this pile is stuff I'm going to get rid of. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is actually go through the pile of clothes here and work out what needs to go in the wardrobe and what needs to go into storage, because then I can see what I'm working with and see how much stuff I've actually got to store. Oh, and there's a little pile here. This little pile here on the floor is stuff that I want to keep out, but I took out the drawers because I want to figure out my storage solution, because I might switch it up a little bit depending on how much stuff I've actually got to go in the wardrobe. But yeah, I think I'm going to sort through this pile of clothes and then go from there.
I know, baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad for business.
I'm currently surrounded by chaos. This is what the floor looks like. I know it looks chaotic, it's kind of organised to me. This is stuff to go away, this is stuff to store, and this is stuff that I'm going to get rid of. I have actually kind of started sorting and I haven't vlogged it, so I kind of just thought show you what I did. So, okay, so this, I've started putting my knitwear in this drawer. I kind of have my sweatshirts and things across 2 drawers, and I'm trying to fit them all into one, which is going to be a task and a half. So I've got my knitwear in this drawer at the moment. As you can tell, it was quite difficult to open the drawer, so I need to maybe look at that. And in the bottom I've got sweatshirts and hoodies. To be honest, I always find knitwear and like hoodies and stuff like that the most difficult to store, just because they are so bulky and I don't like to hang them. I don't think you're meant to hang knitwear anyway, but I don't like to hang all this stuff because obviously it's very bulky. So yeah, they're kind of in these two drawers. This drawer unit, by the way, if anybody's curious, is from IKEA. But yeah, so I kind of might need to look at that, but just because obviously I've not got a lot of space in there and I kind of want things to store easily. I have got actually quite a thick jumper in this drawer at the moment, which I think might be more of a winter jumper, so I might actually take it out. But also I'll evaluate that in a minute. I just had to get started on something because I was getting very stressed. And then this little box here, these are actually from IKEA. They're really, really good. They just kind of zip. It's got my skirts in it at the moment, because what I'm going to try to do is fit my skirts in with my trousers. Originally I had like a drawer for skirts and shorts, but obviously because I'm putting away my shorts, I'm going to try to fit skirts in with my trousers. I think that should work fine. It's just whether I'm going to need to put my skirts in two of these, but we'll figure that out in a minute. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but we're getting there. I think once I start getting some stuff like put away, I'll feel better. It's just like working it all out. And then I think what I'm going to do is use this for like the remaining like crop tops and vests that I've kept out, to go like underneath jumpers. I think that's what I'm going to do with that, and then put tops in a drawer. It's also, by the way, like my favourite way to store things if I'm putting them in a drawer is to roll them, which is what I've got with all my skirts. There's kind of like 3 layers of skirts in here. Although I have got some other little skirts to put in, so maybe I'll need to reevaluate, but that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm going to kind of focus putting everything in the wardrobe that I want in the wardrobe. Then I'll look at storage stuff and stuff that needs to go. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but it's kind of a true representation of my brain right now. Okay, so in this drawer unit, in the top drawer, what I've just done is rolled and popped in my like thinner knitwear. A lot of this was hanging in the wardrobe and it kind of takes up quite a lot of space. Now I know this might make me strange to some people because I was either going to roll my t-shirts or roll this. However, I don't really like rolling my t-shirts and popping them in the drawer. I just find them really, really difficult. They don't really hold the shape. Whereas these, like, because they're quite bulky, they all kind of hold their shape and I can kind of see everything that's in the drawer. I'm not a massive fan of putting stuff in drawers just because I find it quite difficult, and I find that I never really wear stuff that I store in the drawers, whereas with this system I can see everything that is in the drawer. Like, I know exactly what's in here. So this is all like my thinner knitwear. I have like got a few like things like this, like knitted vests and tops that I want to keep out now for autumn, but I might like end up putting away when we get into like winter because they are like sleeveless knits. But I thought I'd just leave them hanging for now, and then maybe if I take those out when it starts getting colder and more like winter, I can maybe hang some of these back up. But I think for now this just makes the best sense for me, is just to keep my like thinner knitwear in this drawer. And then yeah, like, I mean, I have got like one knit hanging, which is this one, and like this cardigan. But yeah, I think that's what makes most sense for me, because some of this is quite bulky to hang, and I kind of like to keep like slimmer, thinner things hung. So like I'll hang up all my t-shirts and stuff like that. I'm happy with this because what I like is I'm going to try to keep this like as one layer, so like I say, I can see everything that's in the drawer and I know that's exactly what is in there. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this drawer yet, got to figure it out still, but that bottom drawer is just for pyjamas, and then this is going to be my trousers and skirt drawer once I figure that out. But yeah, the wardrobe's coming on nicely, and I've actually got loads of spare hangers to like hang all of these bits up. But yeah, so far so good.
Not good with consequence. I found myself back again, crying on your shoulder. No, it's not good for me, but I still want your body. So dumb, but it's not over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, and I keep on reminiscing. I know
everything that I need to put away. There is a wash basket full of washing, so there will be more to go in here. But yeah, I kind of just thought I would show you what I've done and what the organisation is looking like. And yeah, so in the top, like I said, we've got all our tops. We've got short sleeves, t-shirts, long sleeves, and a few other pieces. And then in this wardrobe, it's kind of difficult to show you because this doesn't really get any light. But in this wardrobe, which you can't see, oh, let me see if I can show you. Can you see? So in this wardrobe, we've just got a few shirts. This is all my jeans hung up. And then back there we've got blouses and dresses. I kind of know what is in there though because I don't really own many dresses. And then this drawer unit down here hasn't changed. This is just gym stuff in the top two, and then the bottom one is like socks and tights. To be honest, I could probably go through all my socks and get rid of some, but so that's that wardrobe. And then in the and then up here I've just got spare hangers, which is great because like I said, I've got a few other bits. And then I've got caps. That's just my Coach bag that's in there, and then this little tray I keep belts in. And then obviously we've got all the hanging stuff here. You can kind of see it goes all the way back there. And then in the drawer unit, which is actually a little bit tall, which is a little bit annoying because obviously this stuff like kind of meets the top of it, but never mind. In the top drawer we've just got all my long sleeved like thinner knits, and not like my really thick knits. These are like thinner knits. To be honest, once I get rid of the sleeveless things, I might consider hanging these up. I think that might be a good idea, just because some of these I reach for quite a lot. Just like thin roll necks, just like thinner jumpers, crop jumpers, things like that. And that's great because I can see them all, and I pretty much know what I have. Like with my dresses, I don't mind my dresses being all the way back there because I know what I own, because I don't own that many dresses. And then in this drawer, what I decided to do, so this little divider, which is from IKEA, I'll try leave the dividers link down below if I can, because they're quite handy. I've had them for a few years though, but I think they still do them in IKEA. In here I've just got like little cropped vests and like vests. These are probably things that I won't wear like on their own, but I tend to wear things like this like under like hoodies or jumpers, like just for now, while I don't really need like a long sleeve underneath a jumper because it's not that cold yet, but I might want something. These are just like all of those. So I've just got like all my black ones at the front, white ones, grey, brown and blue ones, and at the back I've got like a couple of bodysuits and things like that, just kind of little like fancy little tops. And then here I've got my 4 hoodies. I do have a couple more hoodies. These are kind of the hoodies that I wear like more in outfits. I've just got a cream one, a black one, and then I've got 2 grey ones with different graphics on. And yeah, I've kind of just put them in this drawer because I kind of wear these almost like as tops. Like if I don't want to wear like a long sleeve, I might wear one of these. Some of my sweatshirts I do wear out, but they're in the other drawer. These are just kind of my go-to mainly worn like hoodies, sweatshirts. These are all hoodies though. And then in this one, which is actually a little bit full, is trousers and skirts. Like I said, I've got quite a lot of trousers. I'm quite a trouser person, and these are just my skirts here. They're again in a little divider, just to keep them separate. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of trousers. I've got like a couple of different black pairs, navy pairs. Like I've got my leather trousers in here. It's not quite leather trouser weather, but I thought I'd just get them out now. And then I've got like a few leggings and stuff, and like some grey trousers, and I have also got a beige pair, but they're in the wash at the moment. So yeah, this drawer is a little bit difficult to shut. And then this bottom drawer is literally just pyjamas. Just kind of got rid of my summer pyjamas. And then I actually have a little bit of space underneath these drawers. To be honest, at one point I was considering trying to take these off so this would be lower so my tops wouldn't bunch. But this actually does come in handy, and I normally put all my high heels under here because I kind of wear high heels like throughout the year, but I only really wear them in the evenings, so they kind of go under here. And then I do have a couple of like heeled boots. So yeah, that is the wardrobe. Up there I have some of those bigger dividers, and I just keep bags up there. So I've got a box with like colourful bags and then a box with black bags. They're just kind of staying like that. And then I do actually have a couple of like really thick winter jumpers that I'm just keeping up there because I don't think I'm going to need them at the moment. They're like really, really thick roll necks, like January jumpers. And then up here, there's not really anything up there. That's actually some space that we could use. I still need to put this stuff away. And then with the drawers, in the top two drawers, excuse the mess, I've just got like my perfumes and jewelry up here, and this I need to sort out. This drawer is just on my underwear, and this drawer is just bras. And then in here I have my knitwear. There is this jumper here which I think I could probably take out because this is actually quite thick, and I don't know if this is going to be like more of a winter jumper. So for now, just so the drawer closes, and then when it gets a bit colder and I want all the jumpers out, then I'll reconfigure and see what I'm going to do. But I might take that one out. And this bulky grey one, which I wear like all the time, this is from Zara, it's one of my favourite jumpers I own, and put that there so then it's like smooth and that's not getting caught, because I don't want this jumper to get ruined, because I love that jumper. But yeah, that's that drawer for now. This is some jeans that I need to take to get fixed, and this is odd socks that I need to find. But then in here is all my hoodies and sweatshirts and like leggings. So to be honest with you, a lot of this I tend to just wear around the house. There are a couple of sweatshirts in here that I would wear out the house, especially if I'm just like nipping to the shop or something. But for the most part, they all kind of are more stuff that I wear at home. So that's kind of all in there. And it fits nicely. And yeah, I do actually need some more joggers because I don't really have many joggers. And then here I've got boots. Boots I'm going to put under the bed to put away. And then I've got a couple of shoes out here that I'm going to go put in the unit, because I took some like sandals out and put them in this cupboard over here. Like I said, I need to put this stuff away, which I'm going to put in the clear boxes in a minute. And then, hello, there's my mirror. Behind the mirror, because it leans against the wall, I actually put like some tall boots. So I've just got my knee-high black boots and my western boots here. Yeah, these are just kind of shoes that I reach for on the regular that I kind of want out, but they don't fit under the bed because they're a bit taller. So yeah, I just keep them kind of there because it keeps them nice and tidy, but kind of utilises the space because this mirror just kind of leans on the wall.
Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Not very good with decisions. Know what's right, but I don't listen.
Okay, so I don't know if you can kind of see, I've kind of separated them all those into two boxes. I'm really kind of chuffed because they do fit in the two boxes. So in this box I've kind of just gone for this box here. Don't know if you can see that. I've just put in like trousers and shorts and skirts and t-shirts, and then this is more like dresses, pajamas, and more strappy tops, things that I think I might not want more until summer. These things I might want a bit earlier in the year next year, like more like April, May time. But yeah, these two boxes are all done now. I've got two boxes left over actually, so I think what I'm going to do is just leave one with like my thicker like winter knits. I actually think I'm going to take one of the knits out of that drawer and just put them in that box, because I just don't think I'm going to wear them right now. I don't think it's lightly cold enough, but I'll put that box on top and then kind of stack them according to season in the cupboard. I think that's what's going to work best. Okay, so this is actually our under storage cupboard. Please excuse the fact that it's gross. We actually keep our suitcases in here and it's really great storage. So this is like a shoe rack with all my summer shoes on that I've just kind of put in here. And then yeah, these are all the boxes. So I've got like thick winter jumpers still in the top one, spring stuff, summer stuff, and then this stuff at the bottom is just stuff that I want to keep. Yeah, obviously I'm quite lucky to have space like that where I can keep things in boxes. If you don't have space like that, I'd always recommend like vacuum packing. Vacuum packing can be really, really good because it really condenses everything down. But yeah, I feel like spring and summer stuff is a lot easier to store than winter stuff, obviously, because it's a lot less bulky. And I also feel like I have more like autumn winter clothes than I do spring summer clothes, just because I am more of a autumn winter gal. I actually think I'm all done. I've already showed you like my storage solutions, but now is off the floor. Woohoo! It needs a hoover in here. Just my slippers here, my phone over there. This is a bag of stuff that I'm going to take to charity. I might take to recycling or something. I'm not really sure. Like, if anybody knows what like you can do with like old clothes that aren't necessarily like wearable, I think there's like some recycling centres, but I don't know how great they are. Somebody could let me know in the comments below. Because that's kind of clothes that aren't really wearable anymore, kind of old. This bag here is full of stuff that I'm going to sell on Vinted. I'll leave my Vinted link down below in the description box if you're curious. There's not going to be much, but if you want to check out what I sold, then you can. This is my makeup. We're ignoring that for now because I did actually want to sort out my makeup, but I'm just not going to get that done today. I might do that during the week or the weekend or something. Yeah, just like need to sort out all my beauty products and kind of tidy up my desk a little bit, but that's a job for another day. Also, if anybody has any suggestions for like jewelry holders, because I have these and I think I could condense it down into like one holder, and I really love this. However, I do find things get a bit dusty, so I don't know if I want like a stacker box for like rings and earrings, just because I find like if I put stuff at the bottom it gets a bit dusty. So I kind of want to look for that, and then I think I'm going to get rid of this because I just don't have a use for this, to be honest with you. I don't like wear half these earrings. So yeah, I do kind of want to sort out my jewelry storage. But yeah, that is all my wardrobe switched over. I'm really happy with it. It doesn't actually look too like overflowing, and I've still got some spare hangers up there. I feel like I've got space to put things in. Some of this I do kind of want to update, like some of my t-shirts are looking a bit old. And I feel like I can definitely see where there are some gaps in my wardrobe. I also find this really good for knowing what I need to invest in for a new season, because I feel like when it gets to a new season I just get really excited and want to buy everything. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of shown me what I actually need, so there may be a haul coming soon to the channel if you want to subscribe to see that. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I'd love it if you could give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you're having like any ideas for storage, anything you think I could change or switch up or anything you would suggest, then do let me know, because I am open to switching this up a little bit. And I will see you all next week in a brand new video. Goodbye.